She don't need a reason. Real talk, real mess, yeah, we're diving in deep. The only podcast that'll wake 'em from their sleep. Robbie speak, where the truth is loud and the vibe is high. Robbie speak.
Y'all, it's your girl Robin Chanel with Robbie Speaks the Pod, and I am back with another episode 10. Fuck yes. I am so proud of myself. I am. I'm proud that I stepped out there and I'm giving you guys a piece of my heart. Robbie Speaks the Podcast means a lot to me. And in the final episode, I just wanted to kind of just let my hair down and just talk to you guys. First and foremost, thank you guys so much for the people that support my podcast. You repost it, you actually watch it, and give me the watch time that I need. So from the bottom of my heart, I really, really appreciate you guys. I did take a week off just because it's bittersweet going into the last episode of season 1 of Robbie Speaks the Pod. So I took a week off, and then what will happen is we will go on spring break, we will rest, and then we'll come back stronger and better than ever in season 2 in April. So I appreciate you guys so much for being here. A lot has happened within the last 2 weeks. It's insane. So much has happened. And we're not going to be able to cover it all. You know, we just going to talk about what we're going to talk about, do our Dear Robbie, and we're going to get the fuck on because you guys know I cannot be here too long. I have shit to do and an ass to throw in a circle. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for your support. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for seeing me. Thank you for supporting me. Like I said, the reposts, the shares, referring a friend, family, or whatever the case may be. Like, I really, really appreciate it. So a lot has been going on. I think we're going to start at Dwight Howard's wife, Amy Luciani. You can see her here. She has a lot of cocaine. That's a lot of drugs. That's a lot of dope for you to be looking in the camera trying to convince us that it belonged to your nigga and he got a problem, but you got all the product. You know, we tried to tell Amy, we warned Amy, I am anti straight women dating DL men. Wow. I'm sorry. It's just not one of those things that I think we should participate in. I'm not saying that bisexual men don't deserve love, but you being fucked in your ass and me to think that I'm the prize and you gonna turn over a new leaf and not gonna get fucked in your ass no more. I just don't see the safe space or the monogamy in that. So we tried to tell her. Royce Reed tried to, warn her about who this nigga is and what he was. And so looking at it, like you really feel sorry for her, but at the same time, it's like, girl, you got all this product and you telling us that he has the problem. First of all, we didn't need that type of proof. Okay. That kind of habit takes therapy, rehab, and it shouldn't have been brought to us it shouldn't have came to us with the bullshit. It really shouldn't. Because we told you that this nigga was no good. And then a couple weeks later, she's standing outside her husband's estate where she resides, hoping, wishing, and begging to get in. Amy, you're going out sad as fuck, and I hate this for you because you are a beautiful woman. And then to hear how she has allowed her finances to now be transferred and trusted into him and his finances, and you gave him all the ammunition to treat you like trash because you got rid of things that was important to you. And that was your first motherfucking mistake, okay? When you came to us 15 months ago, 2-3 months after being married to this motherfucker, you told us you was getting a divorce, you should have stayed on that track. Dwight Howard is not a good human being, and clearly neither are you. I think both of you have a problem, allegedly. I think that both of you need help, and I think that you need to log off and put your phone down and seek some real therapy and rehab. Standing outside those big ass gates begging to get in is insane work. And that's your husband. That's the man that you took vows to. That's the man that promised that he'll love, cherish, honor you through sickness and in health. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. Y'all going to let those vows run y'all into an early motherfucking grave. But that's a conversation for another fucking day. Moving on. Next, we have the Oscars. Y'all know I live for Oscars. I live for the red carpet. I love me an Oscar moment. So we're going to get into some of my favorite looks. And as always, of course, I'm rooting for everybody to fuck black. Yes, I is. Let's get into these looks. And first up, we have, y'all already know, she takes the cake for me every time. Teyana has just been killing award season. She has. She looks fucking stunning. Everything about this. Yes, ma'am. Not too much on my girl. Y'all really did y'all big one on her and confused her excitement with drugs, not knowing how to act, not knowing how to contain herself around the others. We're not going to do that. I think when you have prayed for something so long and when you finally are able to step into these rooms and be nominated for Best Supporting Actress, a part of you is just really, really excited. And I didn't see it as being irritating. I just saw a black girl that feels like she's made it and she can now step into these rooms and be a nominee and have a good time. The headlock was a bit much, but like I said, she was really, really excited. Y'all will fuck up a wet dream, but she looked beautiful. I thought Teyana Taylor nailed it. She was wearing Chanel. Everything about this is a yes. Moving on. Next, we have Ryan Destiny. I think she's a beautiful girl. I think she's really, really pretty. I don't know what she was wearing, but I love the dress. I thought she looked clean, hair, skin, everything, just absolutely stunning. Yes, ma'am. I like the monochromatic lip that matches like the skin tone, like just beautiful. I do. I absolutely love everything about award season when it comes to, my people, man, just seeing them and everybody just coming together to celebrate success and black excellence. I think that is fucking amazing. Next, we have Michael B. Jordan. Big night for him. Michael B. Jordan took home the Oscar for Best Actor for his role that he played in Sinners. He actually played multiple roles. He is the 6th black man to receive Best Actor award in that category. So shout out to Michael B. Jordan. Nothing wrong with the fit. Really, he looked the fuck good. Suit, everything about this. The buttons down the middle, like clean. He just looked like he looked like he smelled good. You know, I love this whole get up. Okay. Next, we have Wunmi. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. She was actually in Sinners. Y'all don't shoot the messenger, but I have not watched Sinners. I've tried to watch it like 4 times, and unfortunately for me, I have not been able to get into it, and I hate that for me. She's pregnant. I think she looks so beautiful, just stunning, glowing. The dress, beautiful, beautiful choice, beautiful color. Everything about this was a 10-10 to me. Moving on, Damson Idris. He looks good. I like the coat. I really do. I kind of wish that the pants would have been the same color as the coat, but A for effort. We have Danielle Brooks. Yes, fucking ma'am. Absolutely. Dress, no. Makeup, okay, but it's Danielle and she looks good. Baby is giving body and she knows it. She looks absolutely beautiful. I loved her hair. I thought her hair was really, really pretty, just like the F curls. I like the curls. I don't care for the makeup. Dress, I don't care for that either, but because it's her and she looks fucking good, we're gonna give her her motherfucking 10s here. Yes, we are. Next, we're gonna do Regina Hall. Fun fact, I met Regina Hall, I think in 2019. Her beautiful, amazing makeup artist, Luina, referred her to me. Every time I see her, because of the time spent with her, I just get all the warm and fuzzies inside because I think that she is fucking amazing. And the person that you see in these movies, especially when she does her comedy one, is the same person that you get in person. Very funny, beautiful, very sweet. Aura is just bright and beautiful and nice. I loved everything about this look. Makeup eats down. Best part about this, okay? The dress, I just hate that whole, I don't know what was going on up there, but it's Regina Hall, and we're gonna give her a 10. And although I could do so many more, and I want to, but due to time, we're gonna stop at Regina Hall. Shout out to all the nominees, the winners of the Oscars. Keep showing up, keep showing love, keep creating spaces and opening doors for the next generation of actors and actresses. BroRilla's sister came out and said basically she does not need to change her strap when switching partners. Bitch, did the nigga have to get another peen? You know, as a lesbian, I get men cannot detach their penises. You know what I mean? But if I had the choice to switch out a dick, I definitely would. Yes, please. Yes, you know, maybe we wouldn't have so many venereal diseases going around if we was just able to pick the dicks we want. That's what I like. I like when I meet a new bitch and we can take a stroll down there to the novelty shop and just dildos galore. Just pick one, you know, and then we start with that. And then when I leave, you get a new. Yeah, I think that it's just sanitary. It's just hygiene, you know. But no, I mean, a lot of people agree. And yes, it makes sense. That's a great point. However, you don't have a penis. You get to pick. So why not pick a new one every time? Y'all made her famous. Never will forgive y'all for that. Moving on. Latto is pregnant. I think we all knew that, though. I do. I think we all knew that Latto was with a child, and she went into hiding to the point to where she looks like she's due tomorrow. I think Latto looks good. She came out with a new song called Business and Personal, or Personal and Business, and she gave you guys a video. I like Latto. Like I say, we like the rap girls here. I think she is bad. I think Latto's fine as fuck to me. She's a beautiful girl. Love the video. Don't care too much for the song, but she talking her shit, she popping her shit, she looks the fuck good down boots, right? And so congratulations. Moving on, bitch, Mormon Wives is back. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. I have been telling y'all to watch the show. Y'all don't want to hear me, y'all don't want to listen to me, but girl, it's a shit show, bitch. First things first, season 5 is back and now it's put on pause. We don't know why. We can speculate, but we kind of don't know why. Then, The Bachelorette has canceled Taylor Paul. Okay, here we go. In season 1 and 2 of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, we saw that Dakota and Taylor had a domestic violence case dispute. Cops were called. Taylor went to jail. Okay. In the beginning of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, because Taylor is the head of Mom Talk, and she just has that zhuzh when it comes to the camera, like effortlessly made for reality TV, because she literally puts it all out there. So she's going to pull on your heartstrings. I was not surprised that they canceled her from The Bachelorette. Not at all. What I was surprised at is that they casted her knowing what she did to Dakota, or the dispute, the DV situation that she had with her baby daddy, who was not her baby daddy at the time of this domestic violence dispute. He was her boyfriend. Okay. And she had a daughter at the time. She has a son with him now, currently. So the rhetoric, the narrative that I'm seeing is, what did Dakota do for her to act that way? I'm going to be honest with y'all. That's insane work. That's crazy as fuck. Taylor is erratic. Taylor is a fucking gaslighter. And Taylor is batshit crazy, allegedly. Okay? Just in my opinion. My stomach started to turn for Taylor season 3, 4, and now. Okay? She does not like to be held accountable for anything she does wrong, but she wants to point her fingers at everyone else. When it comes to Dakota, she goes from 0 to 1,000 really quick. People know that. So when things happen in their friend group, her Mormon sisters try to protect her and not tell her. She goes the fuck off on them. She goes the fuck off on her mama and throwing chairs because a nigga cheated on you that you keep taking back and fucking does not give you a pass to be physically abusive to a man. Because if he would have slung her motherfucking ass across that apartment, it wouldn't be, well, what did Taylor do to Dakota? It wouldn't be that. And it's not fair. Yes, Dakota, serial cheater. For fucking sure. Batshit crazy when it comes to that. I don't know what it is about him and his pain. They're both toxic for each other. They both shouldn't be together. They shouldn't have had... They shouldn't even have a child together. That's how toxic these motherfuckers are. But what we're not going to do is we're not going to sit here and act like Taylor is innocent in this. She's not. And like I said, a nigga is only going to do what you allow him to do. If you allow a motherfucker to cheat on you and be able to lay in your bed, then guess what? A nigga is going to nig 365, 7 days a week, 24 hours a fucking day. And when I say nigga, I mean nig. I don't mean color. He's a nigga at the end of the day. Then people... they done took the little boy and gave Dakota temporary fucking custody, allegedly. And when you watch the show, you'll see Taylor got some issues. I was really done and see this current episode, the way she spoke to her mother. And that's the same thing that she does to Dakota. Dakota doesn't have, well, it doesn't seem like he has a problem with, I fucked the bitch. I'm sorry. I love you. I fucked her. You know what I mean? But that doesn't warrant you to go. And then the crazy part about it, when it comes to Taylor, you don't want him for real. You just don't want him with nobody else. It's crazy, y'all. So yeah, if you guys have not watched The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, do yourself a favor and watch the show. It airs on Hulu. Tasha K put her Georgia home on sale amid efforts to pay back her hefty bill to Cardi B. I hope someone buys her home. And it still won't be enough to cover the $4 million that she owes. I think her home is listed for $800,000. Beautiful home. I don't feel sorry for Tasha K. Tasha K had every opportunity to go about things the right way when it came to Cardi B. All Cardi B asked was for her to remove the video. She wouldn't. Cardi sent her a cease and desist. She publicly said her words, "Fuck that cease and desist. I'll wipe my ass with the cease and desist." And she meant it. And so now she has to sell her beautiful Georgia home to a bitch that'll always have more money than her. Kudos. Shout out to you, Tasha K. Great work. Next, we are going to get into our Dear Robbie. This is a good one, you guys. Dear Robbie, I never thought I'd be writing in about this kind of situation, but here I am. I'm in a relationship with a woman, and I love her. Or at least, I think I do. What's killing us isn't us. It's the past that keeps showing up in the present. Before her, I was in a long heterosexual relationship. From that relationship, I have a child. The father is involved, consistent, and co-parents with me respectfully. There's no drama, no lingering feelings, no funny business. But my girlfriend doesn't believe that. She says she supports me, but every exchange with my child's father turns into interrogation. She reads into every text. She questions my tone. She accuses me of still wanting him because we can co-parent without chaos. If he shows up to a school event, she's uncomfortable. If I communicate about schedule, she says I'm too friendly. If I defend the co-parenting relationship, she says I'm choosing him over her. Robbie, I feel like I'm being punished for being mature. What hurts the most is that she frames it as boundaries, but it feels more like control. She wants me to communicate less, explain more, and reassure constantly, while she says I should just understand her insecurity. I've tried to remind her that my child comes first. I've tried to reassure her that my past relationship is exactly that, the past. But it feels like no amount of transparency will ever be enough. Now we argue more than we talk. I feel guilty every time I co-parent in peace, like I'm doing something wrong by not hating my child's father. So, Robbie, how do you love someone who sees your child's father as competition? How do you protect your relationship without sacrificing healthy co-parenting? And what point does insecurity turn into emotional manipulation? Oh, bitch, you've come to the right place. Let's motherfucking chat, baby. Pull up a motherfucking chair. I can talk about this shit all day. Trigger. I'm triggered when I see your face. Triggered. You need to get out of my way. Triggered. Yes. Moment of silence. I need a beat. This hits home for me. Not now. In the past. Now I'm living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's. I got you. Okay. So your question: how do you love someone who sees your child's father as competition? You can't. How do you protect your relationship without sacrificing healthy co-parenting? You don't. And at what point does insecurity turn into emotional manipulation? It will be for the duration of your relationship. Okay. We're going to give a little bit of grace. I don't know if your partner is a masculine presenting woman. I'm not sure, but I'm going to take it as she is masculine presenting. Okay. We're going to give them grace and say that a lot of times masculine presenting gay women are used as projects for the average woman, for the average heterosexual woman who's what we call bi-curious, or just wants to see, just wants to test the waters to see what the other side look like, but they don't have no intentions leaving their side. You know what I mean? Also, holding masculine women accountable for dating those type of women. I don't understand. I think it's a kink. I think it's something with masculine women that feels like when they pull a heterosexual, that does something to their ego. When they can pull a straight woman, that does something to their ego. The fucked up part about that is they fall in love. They do. They fall in love and they fall fast. And then that woman usually 9 times out of 10 cheats on them with a man or have a baby by their go back to their baby daddy. So we can give grace with understanding where the insecurity lies. However, you motherfuckers have to understand, not everybody's playing. Not everybody, and it's hard, I understand that. However, not everybody is out here trying to just look at you as a play toy, as a phase, as a kink. You know what I mean? Some heterosexual women that choose to change their sexual orientation to lesbianism, some of them are and do want real love from a woman. If you have not given her any reasons to be insecure, there's no reason for this type of drama. And it's not going to stop because it's in her, because of how others have made her feel. what has happened to her in the past relationships. So when they have that track record, they get another straight woman. You ain't no different. You gonna do what the last bitch do. That's what straight women do. It's kind of like this. You're blackballed. You damned if you do, damned if you don't. You deserve peace when co-parenting. I don't give a fuck what nobody insecurity is. If I'm reassuring you, if I'm communicating with you, if you have been in the same room as my child's father, and you trust me, and we're building a life together, you don't deserve that. You deserve a bitch that knows who she is, not intimidated by a man, not intimidated by masculine energy from a man. And you deserve something real. And you deserve for your partner to provide a safe space for you and your children and your child. You do not deserve drama, being questioned like you're a 5-year-old. Insecurity. You don't deserve that. I'm here with you. I'm doing life day in, day out. This is somebody that I can't get rid of. And if you guys are going to be so bothered by bitches that have children, stop dating them. Find you a motherfucking a golden star, bitch. You understand? You deserve a real relationship with trust, communication, and love. And you cannot say that you're here for me and my child all while giving me bullshit about a nigga that I don't give a fuck about outside of this co-parenting thing. Co-parenting is supposed to be healthy. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be love. It's not supposed to be filled with drama. It's not supposed to be filled with insecurity. I don't get over it. Or date golden stars. You don't have to worry about that. You ain't even got to worry about no motherfucking churn. But you like it. Y'all like to try to turn a straight woman. And then when they go off and fuck you over, when you find a straight woman that's like, no, like, this is what I'm doing. This is my life. Girl, I've had my share. This is my life. I want you. I don't, it's just my child's father. That's it. They're not providing safety, a safe space for you to do that. Then, get rid of that shit. I just, zero tolerance. What's going to happen is you're going to continue to go through this toxic cycle. I mean, she could go to therapy, but this type of insecurity is in them. Heavy on the them. They don't trust. Because also, being able to sleep with someone that's straight and you're gay, that's a win for them. Like I said, they fall in love, bitch, go back to their baby daddy. So when they find somebody that's really for them, they don't know how to take it. And they want to come to you with the bullshit. And you don't have time for that because you're a mom who has to create a certain environment when it comes to your child. And I'm not going to hate the person that I had a fucking child with for you to feel comfortable. That's not what we're doing. Go out there and find your motherfucking self and be confident in yourself. So when you see that nigga, you can look him dead in his motherfucking eyes and shake his hand. And we can do this and go our separate motherfucking ways. No one has time for this bullshit. It is children involved. It's a child involved. Go find out who the fuck you are and leave me the fuck alone. That's where we're at with this, friend. We are so fucking past trying to understand it. It's in them. It's not on them, love. And I'm not telling you what I think. I'm telling you what the fuck I know. This is the first relationship that I have been in that I can co-parent comfortably. That comes with maturity. That comes with understanding how important fathers are in their children's lives, and they're not selfish. That's a personality trait. That's them. because they've spent so much time in the field with the hoes that just wanted a good night. Yeah, they just wanted some pussy. They just wanted to try out. They don't want you, bitch. They going back to their nigga. Yeah. So when you find somebody that really wants to live a lesbian lifestyle and grow and have a family and get married and be there and reassure, you can do all the reassuring. It's always going to be a problem. It's always going to be uncomfortable. Then what's going to happen? You're going to have anxiety every time that motherfucker come around. Every time, because you know, it's almost like being in a domestic violence relationship. You know you're going to get your ass whooped when y'all get home. Same thing with this. You know after this event, that we didn't had to see this nigga, it's gonna be a long ride, quiet ride the fuck home. And for what? For what? Just for pure existence. You deserve a bitch that knows who the fuck she is and comfortable in her skin and how she presents herself and how she shows up in that world, and that's not for you to fix. I'm sorry I'm sorry about your past and what you went through and what women do to y'all, but that ain't me. I want to raise my kid in peace, and I want to be in a loving environment for me and my child and be in a beautiful relationship in fucking peace. And if I can't have that, I don't have time for this. You do not have time. There are masculine women out here that understands and they support you through it. And it's no communication barriers. It's no egos. That's what the fuck you deserve. So no, I'm not going to tell you to go to therapy with this motherfucker. I'm going to tell you from experience, get rid of her. Let her go and figure what the fuck she got going on out. Because that's an inside thing. That's something with them. That ain't got shit to do with you or your baby. Zero tolerance for that shit. I'm not explaining myself when it comes to taking care of my child, especially with a motherfucker that I don't even like for real. I'm just here so I won't get fined type shit. I'm just here to be a co-parent and to support my kid. It ain't none of that. You understand? And it's just going to be a continuous cycle of toxicity. It's never going to stop. So you might have to get rid of that bitch for her to understand and see how serious you are. And let her know if it ain't you, it's just going to be another motherfucking bitch. Now, if you in between blessings and a part of you want to, you might go back, then you getting what you get. But if you are 100% secure and know what you want when it comes to your sexuality, get rid of that bitch. Fuck that. We not doing that. All right. Okay, my girl. All right. Moving on. This was a good motherfucking episode. But y'all know we cannot stay here too long. We have shit to do and an ass to throw in a circle. Shout out to the 10th episode of season 1, the last episode. I hope you guys do. Please don't forget to comment, share, subscribe, do all of that shit. I'll post where we are so you can find the podcast on all your favorite platforms. Be sure if you have a Dear Robbie that you want to send in, whether it's a dilemma, a kiki, something personal, something you want to share, a testimony, be sure to send in your Dear Robbie to RobbieSpeaksThePod@gmail.com. We will be back in April with season 2. I love you guys. Please, next season, I would really love to get some sponsors. So if you have a small business that you want us to sponsor here on Robbie Speaks, please email that same email. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for your support. Happy 10th and final episode of season 1. And I'll see you guys soon. Always remember, you're celebrated here. I love you guys so much. Bye.